Right. There is a treasure box, remember here. Good evening, everyone. How many times I say friend will be the key word tonight, so if you'd like to keep track of that, please do so. The sermon tonight is Jesus our friend, from John 15:15. No longer do I call you servants, for the servant does not know what the master is doing, but I have called you friends, for all that I have heard from my Father I have made known to you. What does a friend mean to you? Think about it for a second. We all have friends. What does that mean to you? A friend is defined as a person who you know and with whom you have a bond of mutual affection with. What are some characteristics of a good friend? Well, a friend loves you. A friend cares for you. You're close to and confide in that friend. Has your best interests at heart. Loves to see you succeed in life. Is there for you in good times and bad times. And a person that listens to you, a person that only gives you advice and only wants the best for you. Proverbs 17:17a says, a friend loves at all times. Choosing your friend or friends is maybe the third most important thing you do in life. The second being choosing who you marry. Friends are so important to your life. They help you make decisions, especially early in your life. Think about that for a second. The friends you make now, you may carry throughout the rest of your life. And they help make your decisions. Think about that. At school, don't you make decisions with friends? Yes, you do. You make decisions. So friends will have an influence over you that you may not even realize. Some of those is where you go. Your friend may say, let's go here, and you go. What do? How you talk. Your friends may influence how you talk, how you interact with people, and what people you interact with. Possibly making wrong decisions about some things friends can do. But let's talk about the first and most important thing when it comes to one's life. We mentioned 2 and 3, so here's number 1. Developing and maintaining a friendship with Jesus. Romans 5:8 says, but God shows his love for us in that while we were still sinners, Jesus died for us. Our friend Jesus. Making Jesus our number 1 friend will make your life so much better. Why do I say that? Number 1, he will always love you. No matter what you do, Jesus will always love you. His love is never changing, never a limit to, does not grow weary, does not waver, is pure, spotless love. And Jesus only wants the best for you. Think about that. He only wants the best for you no matter what. He has nothing that is bad for you, and there is always in your favor. He's not jealous of you, and he wants to see you succeed. And guess what else? He has done everything he could do to start a friendship. It's hard sometimes to walk up to somebody and try to be friends, isn't it? Someone that you don't know. Hi, my name is Greg. That's hard to do, isn't it? To start a friendship? Well, Jesus has already done that. Jesus' hand has already reached out to you. And he's ready to offer you his friendship. He is open to developing an everlasting friendship, an eternal friendship. Jesus has a desire like no one else possibly could have to be your friend. What is one of the greatest things about friendship with Jesus? You don't have to be perfect all the time. I would say not one person here has not gotten upset at a friend from time to time. And you know, sometimes when you get upset with a friend, and even if you say sorry, that friendship may never be the same. But I want to tell you something really special about Jesus. You tell Jesus you're sorry, and that friendship is going to be exactly the same as what it was before. Because Jesus has perfect love for you. Are you excited about developing a relationship or friendship with Jesus? I know I'm always excited to have that friendship. Now, I might ask the question, how do I do that? Well, we look at Colossians 3:16. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly, touching and admonishing one another in all wisdom, singing songs and hymns and spiritual songs with thanksgiving in your hearts to God. Jesus loves to hear you sing praises to him. He loves to hear you sing. He loves to hear me sing. The people around me might not, but he loves to hear me sing. He loves for you to talk about him with one another. Here at camp this week, we can talk about Jesus freely and openly without any problems. But he wants you to talk about Jesus throughout your lifetime to other people. He wants your knowledge of him to grow. And he wants you to have him in the most important place, your heart. He wants that friendship in your heart. Well, how do I do all these things? You've heard this before, but the best way is to read the Bible cover to cover. Learning the good things about Jesus. And guess what? Jesus is also going to teach you that maybe earthly friends won't. He'll teach you what is bad for you also. Why? Because he wants to be that type of friend. He wants to be able to love you and show you what is good and what is bad. His friendship is amazing. Another way is to listen to your elders, teachers, preachers, and study what they say and find it in the Bible to grow closer to Jesus. Just don't let those class times go by and those sermons go by without looking at them and without growing and searching more for Jesus as you grow. Earthly friends. Make friends in your church, friends at camp. What's the motto of camp? Friends make friends for life. And my wife is saying no, so I'll get that down better. But can't make friends for life. That's the motto. And also make friends with the counselors and the adults here, because I guarantee you they all have your best interest at heart. We're all here to make you have a better relationship with Jesus. And one of the most important things, as I told you, is number 3. Make good friends and watch over those. Another one I do a lot, and you may think I'm a little crazy for this, but I talk to Jesus when I'm by myself. He likes it when you talk to him. I'm not saying that you have to pray to him all the time, but that's great to pray. But talk to Jesus. Let him know what is bothering you. Let him know what you're thinking. Because who else loves you more than your friend Jesus? Jesus is your best friend. It can make you feel a whole lot better. I know as I had talks with Jesus about this sermon, it's made me feel a whole lot better. And I hope that that friendship grows. Guess what? I'm slightly older than you guys. And I'm still developing a friendship with Jesus. I'm working on it every day. So you can too. I could go on and on about our friend Jesus, because there's no greater friend you can have than Jesus. But I want you to remember this. A friendship with Jesus is the best friendship you ever can have. May all of you be blessed by God with a friendship with Jesus. Jesus is our friend. And please, as you grow older, develop that friendship. Your life will be so much better for it. Thank you, and let's have a good rest of the night.